What is up, guys? The TJM here, back again with another Pokemon Showdown match, and today is day 5 of Monotype week, and here I've actually managed to get a Mono Steel type win. Yes, that is right, I won with a Mono Steel type team. Steels are very defensive, but as far as, you know, Pokemon that have damaging moves, it's kind of hard to get the win because Steel, as most of you know, is kind of weak to, a very popular type called Fire, amongst others, but I managed to do it. The opponent here, you can see, is running the Aron Troll team. Essentially, their objective was to set up Sandstorm and basically let Aron head in at level 1, use Endeavour, take out my Pokemon down to very low health and let the Sandstorm take it out and then recover with leftovers. It was kind of tricky to play around that, but as I had managed to get some of my hazards up and they didn't have a spinner, that kind of worked in my favour. But anyway, it did come down to the wire because he did obviously know what he was doing with having some support there, mainly the Reuniclus. But as you can see on my team, I've got the 3 offensives, Heatran, Sizzle, and Lucario. Then I've got hazards and a wall and a phaser, and Scumry's my phaser there. So yep, let's get right into this match. So I'm going to lead off with Heatran, obviously, to kind of try and take out anything. Heatran on the balloon! So obviously he does that to get the Sandstorm up. I just figured that he was going to switch out after getting that and expecting him to go for the Earthquake, but he manages to, predict that, and then I go for the Earthquake all too late. He manages to pop my balloon with a crunch, and then I just take him out with an Earthquake. A bit of an overkill, but, I should have done that from the start. Now he sets in his Aron to basically troll me. I'm like, okay, I know how this set works. So I send out the Fortress. There you go, the Endeavour, and he figured, hey, Sandstorm will take it out. Not going to work so much on an all-steel team, which thankfully worked in my favour here. So I just take this chance to set up some hazards, which I need to do, and then get rid of the hazards on my side. I managed to, sack Fortress because I'm like, I just need to spin out, get at least something out hazard-wise, so I can, kind of get that Aron and break the Sturdy. So I sit down my Heatran. I go for the Overheat here because obviously I was just not going to take any chances. But he does switch out and goes for the Earthquake, managing to take me out, and I almost do it, but thankfully the Sandstorm managed to take me out there. So Skarmory's in, Aron's down. He goes for the Protect, actually, as I go for the Whirlwind just to try and get some damage off. He goes for Endeavour, obviously, as you can see there, getting him back up to full health. I Whirlwind him out into Scissor. That was probably a poor move on my part, but, so I just switch out because I don't want to let that die. I know the Bullet Punch was coming just to, take out my Skarmory, finish that off there, and I'm like, no, Metagross, you can take any hit from that Scissor. I go for the Trick, and I get the leftovers. He's Choice Scarfed into, what does he get struck into? I think it's Leech Seed or something, and it misses. Yes, Leech Seed misses, so I get the Hammer Arm off, taking a good chunk there, and I finish him off. Hit both times, very helpful on my part. But then I just come back with a little bit of leftovers. He sends in his Scissor, and I'm like, well, he can't really do too much. And even with Superpower, I take that quite well. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to keep going for Hammer Arm and manage to take out its Scissor, which was another big plus for my Metagross. So he sends in Reuniclus. It's got the Magic Wonder Guard ability, I believe, where it doesn't take any damage from entry hazards, any damage from anything that isn't a direct attack, which comes in handy when there's hazards and Sandstorm. So he managed to take me out with a Focus Blast. I send in Skarmory just to basically die. I go to set up a Sandstorm. I'm like, oh, hang on. Sandstorm's already raging, but whatever. So I just roost up. I wasted a turn there. He's going to Calm Mind up. I'm like, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, just go for that. So he's basically wasting turns here, thinking he can kind of try and bulk up and then sweep my team. And I'm like, no, Whirlwind out. And I haven't got any attacking moves on Skarmory, so if he had a Taunter, it would have been, good game here. But I just managed to set up some more hazards, and I'm like, I'm gonna, leftovers, and then I go for the Roost, I believe, because I can't really do anything else, and I need Skarmory to kind of stay alive so I can phase out Reuniclus, which isn't taking any entry hazard damage. But it's super effective there, and managed to stick around with Sturdy, and I'm like, I saw that was coming, so I just took that chance to go for another Spikes, and that's Skarmory gone. So now it's all up to Scizor and Lucario. Basically, Scizor is the main person I need to rely on now, because I need to take out this Reuniclus, and Bug Move is all I need, so I basically sack Lucario. He could have been useful, but, Scizor is more beneficial in this situation, so a second U-turn, super effective. Going to take out Reuniclus there. I'm going to take a little bit of damage there with the Life Orb, and then I just Bullet Punch to take out this Aron level 1, and that will be the match. But anyway, guys, there you go. Mono-type Steel for today. So like, favorite, sub if you enjoyed this or any of the other matches of the week, and come back tomorrow and I'll have another Monotype team. Haven't decided yet, but obviously you'll see that tomorrow if you subscribe and come on back. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time.